All right, welcome back to class, everybody. We're on lesson number 11 tonight. Let me, sorry, put it down here. So I've got Elena is present and Danya is present and on time. Perfect. Thanks for showing up. What are we going to do today? We've got a lot to do. We're going to review the verb take. You know, last week we were talking about how you can use it in some kind of non-traditional manners. We'll talk about this word transportation and giving directions, the present perfect, should and shouldn't. And then we'll talk about laws to do with transportation, housing, and the environment, and using should or could in questions, okay? So your homework was to do lesson number 10. I've got some emails in my inbox, so if you sent it to me, thank you. I haven't gotten a chance to grade it. Gosh, I've been so busy lately. It's been hard to get to all the homework. The one thing, you know, normally when we're in class, when we do class in person, I grade everybody's homework during the class, and now I'm trying to grade it outside of the classes. And it's a lot of work to do.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Araceli.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
All right, so why don't you take turns asking each other these questions? So Elena asks Danya, Danya asks Araceli, and then Araceli will ask Elena, and just go in that circle, okay? Go ahead.
Daniel, where is the last place you took someone on a date or someone took you?
A date. My last place when I took someone on a date is in IHOP.
Okay. Did you take the person, or did the person take you?
Yeah, my friend is date or is different.
It's different. For the word date has the idea of a romantic date, of a boyfriend or a girlfriend or your husband. In this situation,
my husband. Okay.
Yeah, in this situation, the last time that you took your husband on a date, or the last time he took you on a date.
Okay. My husband.
Okay.
Number 2, Elena or Araceli?
Yeah, but tell us, where did your husband take you, or did you take your husband?
The last place when my husband took me, it's casinos.
Okay, the last place my husband took me was to the casinos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be consistent and put everything in the past tense there. Good.
Okay.
Did you win any money?
No.
Oh, bad day. No, I'm joking. All right, go ahead. Danya to Araceli.
Araceli, do you have a dog?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Take the bus to work?
No, I don't take the bus to work. I drive. Daniel, have you ever taken a drive through the mountains? What was the most memorable experience?
I have never taken a drive through the mountains.
What?
Yeah.
But you said you went to the casinos?
But it's different, no? Or is the same?
You have to take a drive through the mountains to get to the casinos.
My husband drove all the time.
but it doesn't. So you've been a passenger.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. What was the most memorable experience? The most memorable experience was on the middle of the night when all the lights turned in the casinos.
Uh-huh.
I I really like it.
Okay.
Araceli, do you
I'll
take?
do this one, okay? Araceli, do you take deep breaths?
Yes, I do.
Good. Elena, do you take big sips?
I don't know what this sip means.
This is a sip. Can you see me right now?
What?
Can you see
Trago.
me right now?
Tragos.
Yeah, can you see me right now? Look,
Okay. Oh yeah,
I just took a sip of water.
I have a sip when I thirsty, really thirsty. So,
Good. Danya, do you take naps?
Rarely.
Rarely?
Yeah.
Araceli, do you take walks in the park?
Yeah, not often, but I take walks in the park.
Yeah, good. I like to take walks in the park too, but lately, whew, it's been too hot, too dry, and then the smoke is really
Yeah,
bad.
right now there's a lot of smoke. It's
we go
dangerous.
almost every day to the park. It's nice, and the Valley Ranch Park is
Yeah.
very nice. We go ride bicycle.
Yeah.
My children and I, we go ride
Yeah,
bicycle.
I'm waiting for it to rain to do something about the smoke because it's really bad. I usually like to get up in the morning and either go for a run or take a walk in the park, but not lately.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Araceli, ask Elena, number 6.
Elena, how long does it take you to do your homework?
How does it take to do homework? It take about 20 minutes or half hour, depends.
And how long does to get home from work?
Is how long does it take? Does it take to get home from work, right, teacher? The question.
How long does it take you to get home from work? Yeah.
How long does it take?
Well, she asked, the first question was, how long does it take you to do your homework?
No, I answered already.
Okay.
She asking the next.
The next one.
Yeah. So how long does it take to get home from work?
How long does it take to get home from work? It take 20 minutes on the highway.
Okay. And how long does it take to clean your house?
Oh, it depends. I don't do the cleaning. 1 hour.
Wow.
Wow. You're faster.
Yeah.
No, but not the cleaning, little bits, everything. Not the cleaning. I don't clean oven or other things. Okay. Dania? Oh, sí, Dania. How long? No. In your country, it's common for business to take credit card?
I don't know. I don't have any idea. Right now, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you make, Araceli, do you make your kids take the trash out?
Yes, I do. They take the trash out. Elena, do you take milk or sugar or coffee?
No. It doesn't take sugar or the milk or the coffee for me. Never I take sugar. I
You
put
take a
sugar in.
black coffee?
Oh, no. I put milk in my coffee, but no sugar.
Wow.
Mhm. Never put sugar.
Go ahead, Elena. Ask Danya the last one.
Dania, do you take any medicine on regular basic? On a regular basic?
Yes, I take medicine every day.
Okay. All right. Number one, Araceli. We're in the present perfect now.
Present perfect. I forget the present perfect.
Ah, Araceli.
Oh my gosh. No.
No more weekends for you, Araceli. Can you do it, Elena? when you see it,
I
you're
am
just gonna-
studying French.
try it, Elena.
I have studied.
I'm studying. No.
Now you remember, Araceli?
Number two?
Do you remember this now, Araceli?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I confused the numbers.
Try number
The
two.
names. Okay. She has eating octopus.
Danya?
They have no me acuerdo. Es gone. Sí, sí es.
They
have gone to Scotland on vacation. Gone.
algo así, pero no sé. Así, okay. We have read Don Quixote. Next.
He has lived here for 3 years.
You have knew David for 10 years.
You have known.
No.
No.
We have been here for 2 weeks. Next.
I have lost my keys.
Lost. No es
He
lost.
has
No es
drunk.
lost, teacher.
Lost.
No es lost.
Lost. L-O-S-T. Lost.
Mhm. Oh.
He has drunk too much coffee.
Drunk.
Drunk. It's like you drunk.
Drank is the past tense. Drunk is the participle.
Drunk.
They have missed the train. They will be here to take the bus.
She has gone to Peru on business.
We have eaten too much chocolate.
We have had breakfast this morning. It's true. I have had breakfast this morning.
John said he has felt sick for a few days.
Good.
Lucy has making breakfast for everybody. Made.
Lucy has made.
Made.
All right. So moving on along, housing and the environment. What do you do around your house to save energy?
Turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights when you're not using them. Good.
Yeah.
close very well the windows and doors. When
I
have
close the windows. Yeah. Okay. If you're using the air conditioning, right?
yeah. When I use in calefacción or air conditioning.
Using the what?
I don't know. I don't know. The heating. The heat.
Ah, the heat. Yeah. Okay. The
The
heat.
heat.
Cool.
The
Anything
heating.
else? Anything else? Is anybody else doing anything else to save energy?
I need to use my washer and dryers in the mornings or at night for
Mhm.
safe. Because after 2 o'clock is 3 times more expensive.
Yeah, you know, that's an interesting point, Araceli. Somebody from Excel or somebody told me that, yeah, they were changing it so that, you know, during the day, I guess because people are at work, people use more electricity. Yeah. And they were saying that if you want to use an appliance, to use it not during, like, between 9 to 5. You shouldn't use any type of appliances in your house between 9 to 5. So the dishwasher, the oven, the microwave, washing and drying machines, they said that you should always do that. Yeah, first thing in the morning or at night.
That's true.
You're not really saving energy because you're still using the same amount of energy. I don't fully understand that, but yeah.
Yes, because when I use that washer and dryer is that two things that consume more energy.
Right. Yeah.
And when I use it, when I don't have to use, when I shouldn't.
Yeah.
So my bill is too high.
Wow. So you've noticed the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it is true.
Oh, cool. What about things like using the new light bulbs, the special light bulbs? Have you changed the lights in your house?
Yes, I changed.
Do you use
I have put save ¿cómo se llaman? De esos, ¿cómo se dice? Bar de los que ahorran energía, los
saving bulb.
LED lights?
Bulb.
LED?
Yeah, the LED.
¿Cómo se llaman estos que ahorran energía?
Yo no sé. Light bulb?
Yo no sé.
Yeah, the LED.
Esperanza, tengo que
I'm telling you. Hey, listen, because I'm telling you. The LED lights. I said it 3 times.
Usted puede ser mi maestra.
No.
Elena, listen to me.
Okay.
I told you. The LED lights. I've been telling you. You're not listening to me. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're in class right here with us.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, so the LED lights is what you're talking about.
LED light. Okay. LED.
And the panels, some panels, or what is the name? Save energy.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but the new light bulbs that you're supposed to use are the LED lights. Hi, Oscar.
Hey, David, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. Does anybody use a light, like a light with a timer on it?
Nope.
Yeah, we have some timers.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
or with the motion sensor on it. Those are good too. Good. All right. Should I park here? Why or why not? Look at these street signs here. With the starting with the one on the left. We'll start with you, Oscar. This green one that says 2-hour parking. Should I park here?
Yes, I can park Just 2 hours, no more 2 hours.
Okay, good. Yeah, just for 2 hours. For 2 hours, it's acceptable. If you stay longer, you might get a ticket.
Yeah.
What about this next one, Araceli, the red one that says no parking anytime? Should I park here?
Okay.
No, you shouldn't park because
No.
you're gonna get a ticket.
Yeah. You might get a ticket. You might have something worse happen.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama? Grúa.
Where they say no parking, there's a good chance they might tow your car.
Ajá, tow your car.
They might tow your car. Yeah. What about this next one, Danya, with the black P and the red circle around it?
Fire line.
Yeah. Should I
The
park
fire
here?
line is no.
No, why
You
not?
can't park because the fire line is for the bomberos. ¿Cómo se dice bomberos?
Firefighter.
Fireman.
The firefighters.
Oh,
Fire-
fire.
Fire,
You want fireman?
fire-
What is fireman?
Bombero.
Fireman is the old word. You're not technically supposed to use that word anymore.
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah, firefighter is a gender neutral term that you're supposed to use. Fireman is the word that we used to use, but you know, back in the 80s, we passed a bunch of laws and legislation to make sure that all these work titles, profession names were gender neutral. So I know what you mean when you say fireman, and a lot of people still say it that way, but technically you're supposed to say firefighter. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't park there because that's where the firefighters go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you will definitely get towed.
Hey.
You will not get a ticket. You will get towed. All right. Let's see here, Elena, for the next one, the one that says parking.
Next one is only 30-minute parking. It's a loading, ¿cómo es el loading song?
Yeah. So should I park here?
Only 30 minutes for somebody pick up something or somebody.
Okay. Yeah. For just 30 minutes.
For loading.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. What about this next one, the blue one that says handicap parking? Oscar?
Just for a special person.
No, eso es aburrido.
Okay. So should I park here?
No me, but other person, a special handicapped person, I think so. I don't know. I do not know how to say in English for this person.
Handicap.
Yeah, handicap. You already said
Handicap.
Handicap? Handicap person?
Ahí está. Sí, ahí está el nombre. Arriba. Handicap.
All right.
Yeah.
Araceli? What about this next one where it says employee parking only?
No, if you are employed, you can park right there. If not, you shouldn't.
Okay, good. What is the loading zone, Danya?
Where is the loading zone?
What is a loading zone? Yeah.
Where you drop off something or somebody or pick up something or somebody.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you'll see this around stores, out on the street. You'll see there's a
school.
A loading zone.
The school.
Maybe a school. Yeah, I mean any type of professional building. Sometimes apartment complexes, you know, because they understand people might be moving and just have boxes that they need to load or unload. Yeah. Elena, did you drive in your country in Honduras?
I drove, but first I learned to drive here. Yeah, after I went to my country, I drove there.
So when you used to live there, you didn't drive there, but now
No.
Now that you've been living, so you actually learned how to drive in the United States?
Yeah, I learned to drive here, but when I went my country, I drove car.
So now when you go back home, you drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oscar, what do you think is different about driving here in the United States?
So it's a lot different.
Yeah, tell us about that.
because the rope has clear the line, has many lines too. The has signs. That is the difference. In my country, is no, we don't have sign on the rope, and no has clear the mark, the line mark.
The lines aren't
Yeah,
marked clearly. Well,
yeah,
We
yeah.
okay. So yeah, the overall, having street signs, having clear.
there are signs, but the people don't respect sign.
And then sometimes people don't respect the signs. Okay.
Yes, yes.
No,
Stop. The people don't
Honduras
respect
don't
the
have.
stop. There they go. They pass a stop. The line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Araceli, have you ever been pulled over?
Just one time.
Oh, what happened? Tell us
Yes,
about it.
just one time.
Sí, 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 no.
I turned on a yellow light.
Tiptoe.
You turned on a yellow light and you got pulled
Yeah.
over for that?
And the officer, the police was making a stop in front of me. So he followed me and
Got pique.
yeah,
But why? For going through a yellow light?
yeah, I don't know why. My license was clear, really clear.
Yeah.
And that was my first ticket here in the United States.
And he gave you a ticket for it too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was the ticket for that?
I think like $80 or $90.
And did he charge you for running a red light?
Excuse me?
Did he charge you for running a red light or failure to stop at a red light?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they'll do that. You have to be careful. If there's ever a cop around, yellow, you get into a really gray area, and the police will say that it was red, and you're like, no, it was yellow, and they say no, it was red, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
I've done that. I've gotten a ticket for that same thing, for going through a yellow light, and while I was going through it, it changed from yellow to red.
Yeah.
But I was already in the intersection, and but it was where they had one of the cameras. So the camera took a picture of me. The camera took a picture of me, and I was like, man, it's unfortunate when that happens, but sometimes it happens. It was in Aurora on like Tower and way out on Aurora.
Aurora has a lot of cameras.
They have a lot of those cameras, yeah. And it was, it's a really big intersection. So like once you go out in it, like you're there, I can't stop. There was somebody behind me, so you have to keep going. I was really upset about that because I'm really good. My
husband and my dad have take tickets like this.
Yeah. Oh, well, happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Danya, have you ever had a parking ticket?
Yes.
What happened?
One time, the school called me because my son had a injury, and I went to the school and I can't find parking. And I park in the fire line.
Yeah.
And when I came out, I got a ticket.
Wow. But you didn't get your car towed.
No.
Oh. Okay, you got lucky on that because normally if there's a fire lane, they'll tow your car. Maybe they wrote the ticket and they were waiting for the tow
Yeah.
truck. Yeah.
No. Just I had a ticket.
Yeah.
For $60.
Bummer. All right. Moving on along, when we're talking about transportation and giving people directions, there's different types of information someone might be looking for. They might be looking for the distance from one location to another. For example, I might say, hey, how far is the school from your house? You know, and you might say, oh, it's not very far, or it's pretty far, or it's about 30 miles. Alternatively, people might be looking for the time it will take to get from one place to another. And you might ask a question like, oh, hey, how long does it take to get to the school? Oh, it takes about 20 minutes or around 40 minutes, no more than an hour. Finally, somebody might be looking for more specific directions or instructions, a step-by-step guide to how to get from point A to point B by asking a question like, how do I get to the school from here? And in this situation, I might say, oh, take Highway 70, go west, and then turn left on Peoria. Okay, so when you're talking to people, and people are asking you questions, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to the different types of answers and questions that you're getting for these sort of things. All right, so imagine if you're giving directions to somebody, you might, and you're talking specifically about an interstate or a highway or a parkway or something like that, there's different instructions that we might give here. I could say take interstate, or take whatever, like here in Denver, you know, I might say take 70 or take 225 or take 25. Sometimes here in Denver, you have to be careful because of 225 and then just 25.
Yeah.
And then you know would give that along with the cardinal direction, east west. So like on 70, you can either take 70 east or take 70 west. With 25, you can take 25 north or south. Okay, and then you can just say go north for however long. Go north for about 30 minutes, or go north for about 10 miles, whatever. And then when you're getting on the interstate, people will say get on, you know, to like you're on a regular street like Peoria, and then you get on to I-70. To exit, you can say to exit the interstate, or you can say, we would normally say here in the United States anyway, to get off. Get off at exit 30. Does that make sense? Yeah. When we're just driving around town on regular streets, you would use the street name always. We always use the word on before the street name. Take a right on Peoria. Take a left on 51st. Turn right on Chambers. Turn left on Alameda. Go straight until Chambers. It will be on the left or the right for the final destination. All right, so let's practice with this a little bit here. Elena, how far is your house from your son's school? I have to change these a little bit since we're not together in the classroom. How far is your house from your son's school?
It's not too far. It's about 10 minutes.
Oh, that was my next question. How do you get from your house to his school?
What the last one?
How do you get from your house to his school?
How do you get? I go straight until Chamber, turn to left, Chamber Street until Green Valley Ranch.
All right, so go straight until Chambers and then turn left on Chambers.
Turn left on Chamber
Okay.
When you get to traffic light, Valley Ranch Street, turn to right, go straight until, I don't remember the street. The building is going to be to the right. Keep middle school.
All right. Araceli, how do I get to the closest grocery store from your house?
You can take the 4th Avenue until the, I forget the street. Until the bridge store, and right there you turn left.
Okay.
And the Walmart store will be on the left side.
Okay. How long does it take to get there?
So it is close. It's about 5 minutes.
Okay, good. How far is it? Oh, you already said it's close. Good. Let's get it. How do I get to the closest mall from your house?
I live in 6th and Sable,
Okay.
so you can get Sable North.
You can take Sable North.
You can take Sable North, and you can in Alameda. You can take turn right, and and the next lines, in the next traffic lines, you can take turn left, and gonna be there. You can see the mall, Aurora Mall.
How long does it take to get there?
I think about 5 minutes.
Okay. How far is it?
1 mile.
1 mile. Okay, good. Danya, how do I get to the Rapid Stadium from your house?
I don't know where is the Rapids Stadium.
No.
No.
Who knows where the Rapid Stadium is? Nobody?
The Rapids are the soccer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They are in Commerce City, in the 56 in Quebec.
Okay, yeah. So how long does it take to get there from your house?
From my house, it's like about 25 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, good. How far is it?
I don't know in miles, but in time is 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Elena, how do I get to the bank from your house?
From my house, what bank? Wells Fargo?
Any bank, it doesn't matter.
Okay, go take the Andrew Street until Peoria Street. Turn to left until Alborough. The bank is on the corner.
Good. How long does it take to get there?
About 5 minutes. It takes about 5 minutes.
All right, good job. All right, take turns asking each other directions from one city to another here, looking at this map. So we'll start with you. Araceli, ask Oscar. Any city, it doesn't matter.
Uh, how can I get to Thornton if I live in Denver?
Denver? Okay, you can take 25 north, and you can take on 84 Avenue, and right there is Thornton.
All right.
How
Now,
long does it take to get there?
What?
How long does it take to get there?
Oh, the downtown Denver to Thornton is about 15 minutes.
Nice, thank you.
all right, good. Now let's go Danya to Elena.
Elena, how do I get to Lakewood from Aurora?
From Aurora. What is Aurora? Oh. Take the Lakewood.
Yeah.
Take to 225 highway until I don't know for mapa. Yeah. Take that 225 highway. Go to
North or south, Elena?
oh, that's no. It's no. It's not. It's west. Is west or east?
Well, 225 runs north or south.
Oh, 225. That I don't know.
So you're in Aurora.
It's
225.
East.
But 225 doesn't go east. 225 goes
no.
north or south.
I don't know.
Look at the map.
South.
It's right
225
here.
south.
Okay.
225 south.
And then what? Here's the map, Elena. It's
Then take. I don't know what path for Glendale. No, I don't know for map. Really, I don't. I can't. For map, I cannot give a direction.
But it's okay. So, but you,
More easy.
what do you mean you can't give? We're looking at the map. It's right in front of you, Elena.
Yes, they highway 220 south to 25.
Okay, so we've taken that. So, and then what? Then what do you do, Elena?
Then I don't know. I don't see what street. I don't see.
Until 25, no? Until 25 north? No.
Yeah,
Okay, Danya, keep going, Danya.
Until,
Yeah,
until
25
70.
north. And, okay, 25 north. And
the 25 south.
south.
south, and then
Take 25 south
No,
to get to Lakewood?
225 south
no,
and
the 25
25.
south, and then you take that 225 north.
What?
You are in
No,
Lakewood.
no, I'm confused.
No,
225
that's
south
not right, Araceli.
and 25.
You're right, Danya, but keep going. So which way do I go on 25?
25 and
North or south on 25?
north,
Okay.
north 25 and 25. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's 70. This up like Lakewood. 17.
You want to go all the way up to I-70?
I know. Okay, 25 north and
You can do it.
Lakewood. And you take the Sheridan and you are in Lakewood.
25 doesn't run into Sheridan. 25 runs parallel to Sheridan. You're missing something here.
Es que no sé cuál es esta. 25 norte, 25 north, and
You just say, I don't know. My phone tells me where to go.
yeah, I'm really bad for
Easier.
Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we all have cell phones these days, right?
We are lost without the cell phone.
Anybody here drive before the GPS? I used to drive before I could go
I
places.
drive when I know the place.
I have been all over this country with a map and no GPS.
Oh no, but with map I don't go any place.
Wow.
just I know left, right, straight.
What about you, Oscar? I mean, you've probably only had a GPS in your life, right?
Yeah.
What about in Honduras? Was that common in Honduras to use the GPS?
Oh, the GPS is not working in Honduras because
It's working in the
map?
city. In the city.
And map?
no, in Honduras is difficult. For me, it's difficult to drive because the GPS is not working very well. Using the main city, the big city, that's working, but it's difficult because the road doesn't have name. This is the reason.
Yeah. So how did you get around?
Yeah.
What did you do to get around town then when you were living there?
Oh, for me, I rarely to drive in my country and different cities. For me, it was rarely. I never drive. I don't how I say solo yo, lonely.
Just me?
Just me, yeah. I never
I
drive.
never drove by myself. I never drove by myself.
Just
Yeah,
took the bus.
I never drove
Just take
by
bus.
myself.
Bus. The bus take.
So you just
Yeah,
take the buses
for me,
around, yeah. Wow.
when I back to Honduras,
When
before,
I go back to Honduras.
yeah, but I went 1 year ago.
Uh-huh.
Was difficult for me. My country count for me because it's difficult for me. I never know the big city, and the GPS is not working.
Yeah. Well, I remember before we had GPS, you You had to look stuff up on a map and you had to ask people for directions. What we're doing right now used to be a really, really important activity. And nowadays you don't need to do it because everybody just uses the telephone to see where they're going.
Yeah.
Colorado is considered to be a very green state. This means we recycle, conserve energy, and take care of the environment. Okay? So let's talk about some things that you should and should not do. One thing that you should do is to cover your windows with curtains or shades. Do you agree with this? Why or why not?
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, why?
Because
You first.
okay, thank you. Because it helps be really hot, and you can save more energy in the air conditioning.
Yeah, it can keep the hot sun out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have to do this during the morning in the morning on one side of my house. I have to go and close all the shades, and in the afternoon on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. What about this one? You should seal gaps around windows and doors.
Seal gaps.
What benefit does this have?
Yeah, I think it's almost same. Because
You think it's
you
safe?
can- no, same the last one.
Oh, the same. You should do it. Why?
Yeah, yeah. In this case, I think you can avoid the air come in, or the
Dust.
water, or the snow.
Yeah.
Prevent dust. Dust is the word, correct?
Dust? Yeah,
That's
maybe.
true.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much it would prevent dust really, but for sure, for what Araceli said was with the air, it prevents, like in the summer, it prevents the hot air from getting into your house and the cold air from leaving your house, and then vice versa in the winter, especially during the winter. You should buy energy efficient appliances. What are some appliances you can buy?
Washer, dryer, microwave,
Fridge.
the dishwasher.
Good, yeah. And then some other appliances that a lot of times people don't think about. The hot water heater and the furnace.
Mhm.
I replaced my furnace with an energy efficient furnace 2 years ago, I think. I need to replace my hot water heater pretty soon. Do you currently have energy efficient appliances? Does anyone here have energy efficient appliances at their house?
I'm not sure.
No. So probably not. If you're not sure, there's the answer is probably no, because these are newer appliances that you would have had to buy. What about you, Elena? Didn't you tell me that you just replaced your refrigerator?
No, I am
Danya.
about, yeah.
Danya, you
Maybe
just replaced the I knew somebody replaced their refrigerator.
Yeah,
Did you get an
Me.
energy efficient fridge?
I think. I'm not sure, but I think.
hope.
I hope so. Yeah. If you
hope
replaced
so.
it,
I hope.
if you
Yeah.
replaced it recently, hopefully, I think pretty much all of the new ones they make that way. Good. Yeah, the only one I know I have an energy efficient furnace. I don't know about anything else. So in the winter, actually, my electricity bills are really low in the winter.
But I don't like the washer with energy efficient because I think doesn't wash good.
It doesn't wash well. Have you ever used one?
Yeah, my sister has one, and I don't like it.
You don't like the what? The way it
No,
washes the clothes? Huh.
just a little water and the wash is like bubbles
Yeah.
with bubbles. I don't like it.
Oh, you know, I've heard the hot water heaters, the energy efficient hot water heaters don't work very well, but I don't know. I don't understand why that would be the case, but yeah. Sometimes you kind of have to make a choice, you know, because you still want stuff that works. You should leave the water running while you brush your teeth. Is this correct?
Not correct.
It isn't correct.
It is not correct. No.
No, correct.
You should
The most
not.
people
You should
do that.
not leave the water running while you brush your teeth. Do you pay attention to this?
No.
Yes,
No?
I do.
You try
Sometimes.
I do.
Sometimes.
to? Okay. Try to do a better job next time. Try to pay attention. This is good. I mean, like, if you want, you know, you're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. So 2 minutes of running the water, you know, several times a day, that adds up. It adds up a lot, especially in Colorado, where we're such a dry state, and water such a big deal here. You shouldn't leave the lights on when you leave the house. Do you always turn the lights off when you leave?
Yeah,
No.
always.
What about when you
Sometimes
go to
I
sleep?
Use one on.
Just one? You leave one on when you go to sleep? Good.
Sometimes.
Do
When
you
we
use
go
energy
into-
efficient lights?
Go back.
Yes,
Yes.
I
do.
use energy efficient lights.
Good. You should program your thermostat to work differently during the day and night. Do you have a programmable thermostat?
No, I don't have.
No?
No.
Yes, I do.
I'm not sure.
Sí, eso es lo que
Yeah.
tenemos.
This is
Sí,
a
pero
pretty good
programar-
investment, I think. It doesn't cost a whole lot of money, $100 maybe even less than that. And you buy
Oh,
it,
sí, sí
you go
tenemos.
install it, and it's
Okay.
pretty cool because you can just do it automatically. And mine, I have a new one that I can even hook up to the Wi-Fi. So if I'm not at home, I can turn it off or I can turn it on. So this is one of those investments that I think is extremely well worth the investment. All right. Simple questions with should or could are usually answered with a yes or a no. Should we eat pizza for dinner? Yes, we should eat pizza for dinner. Could we have a quick meeting about the new staff rules, please? Yes, of course. In other words, we should. Okay. Now you can add your usual question words, who, what, when, where, and why, if you need a little bit more detail in the answer. For example, why should we eat pizza for dinner? Well, because it's my favorite food. Who else could we invite to our party? Well, we could invite Janet and Bob. They're very nice and a lot of fun. All right. Questions? Could we make soup for dinner tomorrow? What should we do today? Answers. Yes, we could make soup for dinner tomorrow.
No.
We should go to the zoo today. So you can see here with the kind of structure, it's like many things in English. You're reversing the subject and in this situation, the auxiliary verb, okay? All right, question. Elena, what should you do to be more energy efficient?
What should you do to be more try to energy? Turn off the light when don't need it.
Yeah, so look, Elena, the answers are.
We choose.
Look at the answer, Elena. It's literally right here for you.
Oh, I choose to. Yeah. Downstairs the answers. I choose to turn off the light. No, turn the light off when we leave a room or leave the house.
Keep going.
I shouldn't use air conditioning in the winter.
Definitely not.
We all should turn off electronic when we are not using them.
Yeah,
That
good
is
one.
true. I do that.
Good. All right, Araceli, what could you do to keep your house clean?
I could sweep the floor every day. I could help dry dishes after my spouse washes them. My children could help to the laundry.
Good.
Help do the laundry.
All right, let's practice here. Araceli, ask number 1 to Oscar.
Oscar, why should you always thank someone if they do something nice?
Why should you always thank? What does mean thank?
Gracias.
I say thank you very much. Thank
Agradecer.
Thank you. ¿Es de gracias?
Yeah.
Agradecer.
Thank.
Agradecer.
Okay. When they help me in any work, you know, and when they charge me when I do not understand the English, and when
I think you're not understanding the question, Oscar.
Why should you
You're
always
answering,
thank?
you're saying when you should thank someone, but why? Why should you always thank someone?
exacto, por qué debo de agradecer siempre, no? Si ellos hacen alguna cosa buena.
Yep.
Exacto, sí lo entendí yo. ¿Por qué debo agradecer? Debo de agradecer. O sea, mi respuesta fue de que debo de agradecer como cuando ellos me...
But see, you're answering the question when. You're not answering the question why.
Oh,
¿Por qué?
why?
No quiero ese que es rosada. No, el gris que tiene el brisito.
I'm not clear. Can you give me an example, please? Because I don't know. ¿Por qué debo de agradecer, no? Si alguna persona, si ellos hacen alguna cosa buena.
Okay, so Danya, why should you always thank someone if they do something nice?
Why? Because it's I should always thank someone if they do something nice. Because it's
You
good,
are an educated person.
polite person.
Polite. Polite is the right word. Yeah.
Polite
Right. Because it is polite.
Okay.
Because it's polite. It's the right thing to
Because you
do.
have manners.
It's good manners to thank somebody.
Okay.
All right, Elena, where could I go to make new friends?
Oh, you should go to the church. To the church.
Okay. Araceli, there is a girl I really like. What should I do?
You should invite her to dinner.
Okay, good.
To the church.
I just won the lotto. Oscar, I just won the lotto. What could I do with the money? What should I do with the money?
What could I do? I could to buy.
I could buy. You don't say to buy. I could buy.
I could buy. ¿Cómo se dice?
So careful, Oscar, because I'm saying what could I do? So you need to answer by saying you could. I'm asking for advice.
Oh, okay,
What
okay,
could
okay,
I
okay.
do, right? And so
Okay,
you have
okay,
to answer
yeah.
and say, you could buy.
You could buy, how you say bienes y raíces?
What?
How you say in English bienes y raíces?
Ah, real estate.
Real estate?
Real estate. Yeah, you could buy some real estate.
You could buy real estate. That is one good option.
Yeah. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Danya, my best friend needs a place to stay. What should I do?
If it's your best friend, maybe you should offer your house.
Okay, yeah. Good idea. I didn't think about that. All right, Elena, my dad lost his job. What could he do to find another one?
He should, if he lost his job, he could apply for more for others job, go to different fabric factories or places where they are hiring people.
Okay. Araceli, how could you practice your English more?
I could talk with people who speak English well, and I could talk with my daughters in English too.
Okay. Let's get it. What are some things that kids should not do?
They should not go out alone,
Okay.
and yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
They shouldn't smoke.
They should not smoke? Absolutely not. Good. All right. Danya, how could you be a better spouse?
I could be patient with my husband, more patient with my husband,
Yeah.
and I could talk when I am mad for something.
Good.
I think.
I want to go somewhere fun on vacation. Where should I go, Elena?
You should go Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. All right.
Vacations. Yeah, on vacation.
Okay. Wow. Good
You
one.
should go with your girlfriend and have fun.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Good job. All right. Homework. Make sure to do lesson number 11 in your books, okay? And then this isn't right here. On Wednesday, I have a homework help from 3 to 4 if you want to come. And then on Friday from 10 to 11, we have the language exchange. So try to come to one of those. And